Hello students, welcome you all to our brilliant channel Maths Nation. Dear students, if you have not subscribed Maths Nation till now, please subscribe it. I promise to complete your syllabus and like to solve all your queries which you may kindly drop in the comment box. So dear students, in my last sessions we have discussed about surface area and volume of right circular cylinder. Today we continue with surface area and volume of cone. What do we mean by a cone? Cone is a figure. This is a right circular cone. Okay. Look at here. Suppose this is a right circular cone. Sorry. This is a right circular cone. Okay. The right circular cone has, this is the right circular cone is a solid in which the base is a circular size, and this is the height of the cone and this is the radius. Let r be the radius of the circular base and L is the slanting height and L is the slanting height. Then recall Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, this is the height and this is the radius of the base and L. Then according to Pythagoras theorem, h square plus r square is equal to L square, because this is a right triangle in which the h is the perpendicular or the altitude and r is the base and L, the slanting height, is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. Okay. Then here the B is the point B is called the vertex of the cone. This is the vertex of the cone and B, and suppose this is center of the circle O. Then here B is the vertex of the cone. B is the vertex of the cone. Vertex of the cone, and BO is the axis of the cone, is the this is the axis of the cone or height of the cone or perpendicular height of the cone, and this is the base of the cone. This is the base and r is the radius of the base. R is the radius of the base and L is called the slanting height. L is called the slanting height. L is called the slanting height. This is the relation between L, H and R. VO is equal to H OX. OX is equal to radius of the base, and Vx is equal to L slanting height. This is the height, this is the radius and this is the slanting height. Then look at here, VOX is the right triangle in which, according to Pythagoras theorem, the relation is h square plus r square is equal to L square. Okay. Then here, look at here, then we have to find out here the surface area of the right circular cylinder. The surface area of the right circular cylinder. Suppose this is the right circular cone. Surface area of the right circular cone. Suppose this is a right circular cone. This is a right circular cone in which r is the radius of the base and h is the height of the circular cone and L is the slanting height. Then the surface area of the right circular cylinder, surface area, the curve, the cone has two surface. One is flat surface, the base is flat surface, and this is the surface area of the cone. This is a circular surface. Then the circular surface area of the curved surface area, the curved surface area of the cone, surface area of the cone is equal to, the curved surface area of the cone is equal to half into arc length, means half into arc length. The arc length is 2 pi r. 2 pi r into slanting height L. Then 2 cancel. This is pi r L. The curved surface area of the right circular cone. Curved surface area of the right circular cone of the cone is equal to pi r L. Okay. Then here the total surface area of the cone is pi r L, the curved surface area, and base of the end plus area of the base. Area of the base is area of the circular base, which is pi r square. Then this is pi r L plus pi r square. Taking pi r common, this is L plus r. Then the total surface L plus r. Then the total surface area, the curved surface area of the cone is pi r L, and the total surface area of the cone is, taking pi r common, this is L plus r. Okay. Then here keep it here. Then continue with this. I have already told you, knowing only formula is not sufficient for you. Please practice variety of questions. Here let us try some examples. Example 1 says the diameter of the cone is given. The D of the cone is given, which is equal to 14 centimeter. As you know, R equal to D upon 2. This is 14 upon 2, which equal to 7 centimeter. Then the radius of the base of the cone is 7 centimeter. And here height is given, H is given. This is 9 centimeter. Then find the curved surface area of the cone. You have to find out the curved surface area, means pi r L. To find out the curved surface area of the cone. The curved surface area of the cone is pi r L. Here we know H and R. Recall the relation between L square is equal to H square plus R square. Then L is equal to H square plus R square square root. Then by applying this H is equal to 9 square plus 7 square square root, which equal to 81 plus 49 square root, which is equal to 130, which is equal to L is equal to, here this is equal to 8 plus 81 plus this is equal to 130 square root. Then pi r L, which is equal to 22 upon 7 into R is 7 into L is 130 square root. 7 cancel, which is equal to 22 into 130 square root, which is 22 130 square root centimeter square is the curved surface area of the cone. Curved surface area pi r l. Curved surface area is equal to pi r l, which is equal to 22 130 square root centimeter square. Okay. Then next questions. I have already told you, please students do your worksheet and ask me your doubt. I will clear all your doubts. Then example 2. Always try to practice variety of questions which will be helpful for you. Find the total surface area of the cone and its slanting height is 9 meter and radius of its base is 12 meter. Here we have to find out the total surface area of the given cone which is equal to the total surface area of a cone is pi r into L plus R. The formula is pi r into L plus R. Here the given is the slanting height means L is equal to 9 meter and base radius R is equal to 12 meter. We have to find out total surface area. Then put the formula. The total surface area pi r into L plus R is equal to 22 upon 7 into 12 into 9 plus 12, which is equal to 22 upon 7 into 12 into 21. Then cancel. Then by multiplying this, we get the total surface area of the given cone is equal to 792 meters square. 792 meters square. Okay. Then another example. The example 3 says radius of the cone is given. Radius of the cone is given 3 centimeter. Then vertical height is 4 centimeter means h is equal to 4 centimeter given. We have to find the area of the curved surface area of the given cone. You have to find out curved surface area of the cone, which is equal to pi r l. Here r and h is given. We don't know what is l. Recall the relation between r, l, h. L is equal to h square plus r square square root. Here this is 4 square plus 3 square root, which is 16 plus 9 square root, which is equal to 25 square root is 5 centimeter. Then the curved surface area pi r l is equal to 22 upon 7 into 3 into 5. Then by solving this, we get this is equal to 47.14 centimeter square. The curved surface area of the given cone is 47.14 centimeter square. Okay. Then next questions. Please, you students, practice your worksheet. Ask me your doubt. Here the question says radius and slanting height of the cone is in the ratio 4:7. Here suppose this is a cone, given cone. This is a given cone in which the height and radius and slanting height L and R are in the ratio slanting radius and slanting height. Here the question says the ratio of the radius and the slanting height is in the ratio 4:7. If the curved surface area is 792 centimeter, curved surface area is equal to 792 centimeter square. Curved surface area means pi r l. Pi r l is 792 centimeter square. Here r and l are in the ratio 4:7. Then let r is equal to 4x, l is equal to 7x. Then here put this 4x and 7x here. Then according to questions, pi into, in place of r we can write 4x, in place of l we can write 7x, into 7x is equal to 792. Then pi is 22 upon 7 into 4x into 7x is equal to 792. 7 cancel. Then we get x square is equal to 792 upon 22 into 4. Then by this is equal to 9. By cutting we get this is equal to 9. Then x square equal to 9. X is square root of 9. This is 3. Then here x is 3 means r is equal to 4x, which equal to 4 into 3, 12 centimeter. Then L is equal to 7x, which equal to 7 into 3 is equal to 21 centimeter. By solving this example, we come to the conclusion that radius of the cone is 12 centimeter and the slanting height is L is equal to 21 centimeter. Okay. Then next question. Here another question says, the circumference of the base of a 10-meter height conical tent. Here the circumference of the base of a 10-meter height. Here suppose this is a conical tent. This is a conical tent of height. Height is given 10 meter. H is given 10 meter. Then here in this questions, at first try to understand the questions, what the question says and what the question asks. Here the base circumference of the base of a conical cylinder. Circumference of the base means 2 pi r is given 44 meter. Then another thing is given, height of the conical shape tent is given is equal to 10 meter. Then here we have to find out, the question says calculate the length of the canvas used for the making the tent. For making the tent, the canvas required canvas means curved surface area. We want to find out the curved surface area of the conical shape tent. And then another thing is also given, width of the canvas is 2 meter. Then we have to find out how much length, how many meter or how much length canvas is required for the making the tent. Okay. Then here the question says circumference of the base means 2 pi r is 44 meter. This means 2 into 22 upon 7 into r is equal to 44 meter. Then here r is equal to 44 upon 7 upon 44 cancel. This is 7 meter. Here we find out r is equal to 7 meter, h equal to 10 meter. Then you know L square is equal to h square plus r square, which is equal to 7 square plus 10 square. Then L is equal to 49 plus 100 square root, which is equal to 149 square root, which is equal to 12.2 meter. Then we have to find out the curved surface area of the tent. The curved surface area of the tent, because we have to find out the amount of cloth required to making the tent, means curved surface area. Pi r l, pi is 22 upon 7 into r is 7 into 12.277 cancel. Then we get required amount of canvas is 268.4 meter square. Another thing is given, width of the canvas is 22 meter. Width of the canvas is 2 meter. Then length of the canvas is equal to area upon width, means 268.4 upon 2. Then this is 134.2 meter. Then this is 132. Then the required canvas is, then here the required canvas is equal to 134.2 meter. Look at here. What is given here? In this question, the circumference of the base of the conical shaped tent is given. This is 44 meter, means 2 pi are given. From this we can find out the value of the r, radius of the base of the conical shaped tent. Then we find out r, and here also height of the tent is given 10 meter. By using these relations L square equal to r square plus h square, we find out L, means slanting height of the conical shaped tent. L is equal to 12.2 meter. Here L equal to 12.2 meter. Then we have to find out curved surface area, because the amount of canvas required for making the tent, which is equal to pi r L. Then by applying this we find out the length is 268.4 meter, but here the width of the canvas is already given 2 meter. Then the required canvas length of the required canvas is dividing the curved surface area upon 2, because width of the canvas is 2 meter. Then we get 134.2 meter length canvas is required for making the tent. Okay. Then another question. Then here another question says, here in this questions, then how many meters of cloth 5 meter width is required to make a conical shaped tent of radius Here the how many meters of cloth 5 meter wide will be required to make a conical tent. The radius of the whose base. Here also radius of the base is given 7 meter and height is given. Here this is also a tent, conical shaped tent. Here this is also a conical shaped tent. Here the base radius is given 7 meter and the height is given 24 meter. Height h equal to 24 meter. Base radius is 7 meter. Then here the width of the canvas is just recall the previous questions. Width of the canvas is equal to width of the canvas is 5 meter. Then here also we have to find out the amount of canvas required. Here also r is given 7 meter. H is given 24 meter. By using r and h we can find out L equal to h square plus r square square root, which equal to 24 square plus 7 square square root, which equal to 25 meter. Here the slanting height is 25 meter. Then base is 7 meter. Then we have to find out the curved surface area, which is equal to pi r L. Then this is 22 upon 7 into 7, because the r is 7, into L is 25 meter. By solving this we get 22 into 25 is equal to 550 meter square. The curved surface area is 550 meter square. And another thing is given, width of the canvas is 5 meter. Then the required canvas, length of the required canvas is, then length of the required canvas is equal to area upon width, means 550 upon 5, we get 110 meter canvas is used for making the tent. Okay. Thank you students. Today this much. In my next sessions we will continue with this. Happy learning.